The government has approved the disbursement of funds to finance salary arrears for doctors as per the return to work deal signed almost a month ago that ended a nationwide strike. A letter seen by Citizen TV, signed by Head of Public Service Felix Koskei, directed that the settlement of salary arrears will be done from 1st of July this year over a period of 2 years. Miriam Nyambura has more.
A month after doctors through the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union KMPDU signed a return-to-work deal with the government, ending a 56-day-long stalemate, the government has moved to clear the salary arrears accrued by county governments, amounting to 3.5 billion shillings. A letter penned by Head of Public Service Felix Koskei on the 29th of May 2024 to Health Cabinet Secretary Susan Nakumicha and her Treasury counterpart, Professor Njuguna Ndung'u, indicates that President William Ruto has directed, quote, the settlement of the basic salary arrears accrued by doctors employed by county governments be concluded within 2 years with effect from 1st July 2024. The head of state also directing the Ministry of Health jointly with the National Treasury and Economic Planning to facilitate the settlement of the basic salary arrears by allocating 1.75 billion annually, starting from 1st July 2024 as conditional grants to county governments. Health and National Treasury and Economic Planning Cabinet Secretaries were also tasked with taking appropriate action. In the agreement signed by Doctors Union KMPDU, the national government was to pay basic salary arrears accrued by doctors employed by county governments as of 30th June 2024, monies that were to be settled over a period of 5 years, starting 1st July 2024. The President's directive has reduced the timelines. As doctors' issues are slowly resolved, clinical officers who have been on strike for 67 days have blamed the government for failing to allocate adequate funds in the 2024-2025 budget to employ clinical officers on permanent and pensionable terms and allocate risk allowances.
And the ministry has failed because they failed to budget. They were supposed to budget for conversion of universal health coverage staff, which required an additional 3.5 billion. They also did not budget for 900 million to implement the enhanced risk allowance for clinical officers.
Interns are being used to posture in hospital like they are running normally, putting people into danger. It is a similar thing that was also happening in Migori, which we were able to correct. It is the same thing which was happening in Kisii, which we were able to correct.
The Clinical Officers Union maintains that the strike is on and that they'll not be bogged down. Miriam Nyambura, Citizen TV.